y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. What's happening? What it do? How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the 999 News Show. I'm surprised that I done showed up. Out here in these doggone streets. What's happening to all you good people? Come on in, hit that thumbs up button so we can get the party started. We don't want to be here too long. I'm gonna try to get y'all in and get y'all out. I'm busy. But I decided to stop being busy. Come on around here and talk to you good people. That's what's up. Now, why is they hugging? I don't know why they hugging. All right, fam, got that out of the way. I can move this off my screen really quick. The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in the building. They sitting on up in here. Appreciate you being here. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what poppin', Pastor Lake? These 30 minutes of fire. Salute Detroit up in the building. Say, the D is in the building. What up, though, Pastor? What's happening? The 781 Jamaica Queens is here for service. Appreciate that right there. Tennessee is up in the building. Come on in the house. North Carolina. I hope that y'all doing good out here, man, because the water got real wet around there with y'all. Hold on. Boy, that cold water a beast. That's that wake you up. Out here. What it do. So, yeah, y'all please hit the like button. Please hit the like button as y'all come on in so we can get the party started. Man, I got some mail around here. I don't even much know. What that right there is. That's somebody trying to sue. I hope ain't nobody trying to sue pimpin'. What is we got going on here? I don't owe nobody to do it. Yeah, I owe somebody. I said, y'all gonna send me a big old packet for $27? Y'all wrong for that right there. Oh, all right. Bam. I know exactly what this is. I gotta go on to pay these damn people. That's what's up. What it do? I told y'all we gotta pay our bills. I am not, what is that word called? I am subject to the same thing that y'all is subject to. Well, I am not immune. To paying bills just like y'all not immune to paying bills. I just got to pay my doggone bill. Hell, they sent me a packet. That means I owe more than $37.50. You know what I'm saying? I probably been around here getting a little bit and keep forgetting to pay the $37.50. They done sent me my tab. That ain't nothing but my tab right there. You know what I'm saying? Houston is in the building. What it do, man? Come on in. Miami's in the house. Say the port strike suspended. 62% wage increase. Sure enough. We about to talk about it. I'm just waiting on y'all to get the numbers up. I'm just waiting on you good people to get the numbers up. We is over 100 people in the house. We should be over 100 thumbs up. If y'all new around here, we do not get the party started until we get 100 thumbs up. Can't do it without you good people. Cannot do it without you good people. If y'all just not coming on in here, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. What it do. Oakland, California is on time today. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all please remember go around there to check it out. Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Y'all go around there and get yourself some. Smell real good. You see that right there? Everything is Willie poured, nothing is third parties. Everything comes out of my warehouse to you. That's what's up. We have multiple fragrances, and if you want your area to smell better than it does right now, Go right on around to thepleasantcandles.com and put your orders in. And shout out to everybody who have been putting their orders in. I really do appreciate y'all because you all have been keeping me real busy. Whoo! I ain't got no complaints. I promise you that right there. I am blessed and highly favored. Ain't that what he said? I'm blessed and highly favored out here in these streets. What it do? Tallahassee's up in the building. Y'all had done got wet too. Tallahassee had done got wet a little bit out here. Yeah. The 334 Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. Say love from Cleveland, OG. Well, it was happening. What it do? Say I need some West Coast love in my life. Ow. Bam. Come on in. Come on, give yourselves a hit. Damn it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 08 after the hour. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $2 super chat. Say, player, your hairline on fire. He said, I'm on fire. Got that thing behind me. Shit burning up like Mike. Somebody give me some water. Throw some water on the player. Get me wet. Baltimore's in the building. What's good? Woo, y'all, let's go on and jump into it, man, because I am what is called running late again. I'm running late. Now, why is y'all? All right. I am running late again. And I don't think that I'm going to hold y'all too long because I am running late. That's how things happen. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes. My mama black, only God could judge me. He know my heart. Yeah, for real. Y'all, let's go on and jump into it. I ain't going to hold you. Hold on. We got breaking news. Y'all can stop going to the store. Y'all stop going to the store out here out on the street. The strike is over.
Now at 7, we begin with breaking news. The port strike here in South Florida and all across the country has ended. Let's get right out to CBS News Miami's Larry Seward live at Port Everglades. Larry, workers there celebrating tonight right behind you.
Oh, definitely. You can see the crowd here behind me. These are members of the union. I think you can hear that they're a little excited. They had music playing out a short time ago. I think some of them still in the background. You can tell by the smiles. There's relief. There's jubilation, excitement about the deal that was reached. They're actually chanting right now. I'm going to bring in the president of the international.
See, what a lot of people really don't understand, when the increase happened, when they got what they want, this affects everybody. Listen, them babies out there selling that monkey, they get a little increase. You know what I'm saying? They can get more customers now that they done reached the deal out here in the street. The side chicks gonna get some things, side players gonna get some things. Damn, they're gonna be new trucks bought and shit. Them players finna start buying Hemis and all type of shit. I'm trying to tell you, they have just helped the economy.
Longshoremen's Association, Local 1526, correct? Johnny Dixon. Johnny, tell me, walk me through the moments leading up to the deal.
All right, unfortunately, we reached an impasse with the USMX. Come September 30th, our members dug in deep. They said if they don't get a fair contract, they're going to walk, and that's what they did.
Right. And so, are we looking at a suspension, or are we looking at an end of the strike?
This was the end of a strike. All of our members will be returning to work tomorrow morning, so the supply chain will officially be open.
So they got to go to work tomorrow, though. They got to show up to work tomorrow.
What we're going to see around Port Everglades, Port Miami, we're going to see trucks taking stuff off of those ships that have been sitting there.
Right, you'll see.
So there's no white folks for that port. Oh, no. I guess I don't know. There is a lot. There is a lot at the Port Everglades.
All along, all these men and women behind you, everybody be returning back to work tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning. Like I said, I can't say it enough. America's supply chain is open, and you can thank these beautiful people right behind me for everything they've done. Because without them,
I got a question for y'all. All of these people, they put their jobs on the line by protesting and striking, and they have gotten everybody an increase. Should the people who still went to work and did not strike, should they get the increase?
I see the smiles and I hear the excitement for them. Tell me about the benefits in the deal for them.
Oh man, hey, listen, we just.
Oh, you say that's a black job? that's the black job that Trump was talking about.
The first part of the deal done, which was a significant wage increase. We'll release all those details later, but but I'm happy to say this was the highest wage increase in the history of America.
What have these last 3 days been like for you all?
We've been feeding off each other. We've been motivating each other, and just the support that we got from just the port community, our local elected officials. I mean, it's just kept us energized, kept us positive, kept us thinking about just getting through this contract. But if it would have took 6 months, our members would have been right here protesting against those international carriers.
Got it. So back to work tomorrow.
We're back to work tomorrow.
Back at it, baby.
Tomorrow.
Great, Johnny. Thank you so much for joining us. Nice.
Back at tomorrow and big checks on Friday. Well, not this Friday, because this Friday is Friday. Next Friday.
Meet you all. Very excited to hear about what's the end of this strike. We're gonna send it back to you in the studio.
They say the employees represented by the United States Maritime Alliance have offered to increase wages by 62% over the course of new 6-year contract. According to a person familiar with the negotiations who did not want to be identified because the talks were continuing, that increase is lower than what the union had initially asked for. What the hell? What was they asking for? But much higher than the alliance earlier offered. Okay. All right. Shit. So at least they came to a compromise to get folk back on the job. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Miss Buckgood for the $3 cash app. You say illegals taking them jobs for $2.50 an hour. Got to be more careful. That's why we got to keep them outside the country. We got to keep them outside the country because they messing up wages. They messing up wages. We can't have them out here just taking shit because they is in a new country. Huh? Nope. Get them from around here. And this is why y'all shouldn't vote. Well, I don't want to tell people how to vote, but because they still want these people to come over here. They still want these people to come over here. They will not put the chains on the doors. KK won't put the chains on the doors and then complain that we got illegals coming inside the country. I can't take her serious. I can't take that beautiful baby serious. Sure enough. He said the strike is only suspended until July 15th. Say it's not over. Say it's not over. And that's why I had wanted to click on this one right here from Fox News. Let me see something. Want to click on this one right here because I was like, that's not giving me enough right there. Do I want to click that? Wait, hold on. That was 15 hours ago. That 13 hours ago. We got one from 5 hours ago. They really ain't got one from 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago.
The message today is that don't be afraid of Stellantis and don't be afraid to strike if need be, but that is a last resort. Let me just turn the camera, John. Take a look. These are returning Stellantis workers, about 400 of them, as they had a rally here at the UAW Local 1264 in Sterling Heights. They basically walked from this UAW plant all across the street and Van Dyke and Sterling Heights to the Sterling stamping plant. They want to have a solidarity, that they are in solidarity to show that Stellantis has a lot of work to do. There are basically two issues that are of main concern. One of them, keep building the Dodge Durango being made in the city of Detroit, and then they say the UAW contract says that they must reopen a plant in Belvedere, Illinois. Those are the two major.
Oh, this ain't the pork strike. This is the UAW strikes. Got to be more careful. Boy, y'all striking trying to get what y'all want out here in the doggone street. They say, yeah. He say in a statement, the union said that it had reached a tentative agreement on wages and that its 45,000 members would go back to work with the current contract extended until January 15th. The union said that it was returning back to the bargaining table to negotiate all of the other outstanding issues. The alliance issued a similar statement. Yada, yada, yada. Got that. Let me get the UAW workers off the screen because I thought that I clicked on the port workers. It's about the port workers now. But shout out to the UAW. Shout out to the UAW. Bam. He said, Willie, I sent you one just before the show. You did. I'm running behind. Yes, that is the auto workers. That is the auto workers, the UAW, which I spoke about them probably like, a month ago or something. Hell, I be speaking on a lot out here in the doggone street. But the port workers back on the job. The union workers, the port thing, they back on the job with a 62%, and this is extended until January 15th. I wonder why it would be extended until the 15th. maybe this was all a ploy. Maybe this was a little ploy for voting season. Huh? January 15th is also the inauguration. Wait a minute. Hold on. When is the inauguration? The inauguration. Oh, the inauguration is on the 20th. You say, or July 21st if July 20th falls on a Sunday. So the inauguration typically is on a Monday or something like that right now. So the inauguration is on the 20th. Wait a minute. Isn't that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. birthday? When is Dr. King birthday? It's the 15th. The 15th is the last. Damn it, we're going back to the table on the 15th. The inauguration is on the 20th. It may be something behind this right here, y'all. Maybe something behind this. I don't have no idea. It's always something. It's always something. Don't ever think it's nothing, because it's always something. We have, damn it, I done told y'all about calling yourselves rappers. Remember? I told y'all about the rapper things. It just done got bad again. It just done got bad again. We got another fallen soldier. Well, shout out to Michael for the $2 cash app. He say cut the bill, huh? He say buy that liquor, had your face on fire. Hell no. Appreciate that right there. Look. We have a reggaeton singer who has been shot dead. Now, I didn't listen to the story yet. I want to listen with you guys. Yes, I did.
And breaking.
Oh, in Miami. Got to be more careful.
Right now at 5, a famous reggaeton artist is fighting for his life after he was shot in Miami. Cuban singer Jose Manuel Carvajal Zardiva.
Do he not look like the Game? I thought it was the Game when I saw the picture. I'm like, oh, the Game. Wait, go ahead.
Singer Jose Manuel Carvajal Zardiva, known as El Tiger, was found in a car with a gunshot wound to the head.
Let's get right out to CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister. She's live at Jackson Memorial Hospital with what we know so far from police. Anna?
Elliot, Lauren, since we've been here about the last 2 hours, we have seen many of El Tiger's friends come here showing their support. I'm going to take a step off camera so you could just see how many people are out here showing their support for him. They say that they're very concerned about his well-being, and at last check, he was on life support. And El Tiger, he is known as a Cuban singer with more than 1 million followers on Instagram, known for his reggaeton music. And according to police, officers found a man shot in the head inside of a black Mercedes SUV this morning along Northwest 17th Street near 10th Avenue. First responders drove the man here to Ryder Trauma Center just minutes away, and CBS News sources confirms that man who was shot is El Tiger. We watched as his friends have gathered outside of the hospital here, waiting to hear more about his condition. We did reach out to police. We are told that this is still under investigation, but as we learn more, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and online. But for now, reporting live from JMH, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Sound like this is an old hit. Sound like it was an old hit. Say, ain't no conspiracy here. Ain't no conspiracy here. Willie just starting some ish. He say you getting ready for Trump to lose, and his excuses. Listen, we will not concede. We will not concede until we count all these doggone votes out here in these doggone street. The one thing about it that we ain't doing January 6th this time. We ain't doing January 6th this time, so don't even worry about that right there. But listen, I do believe that this was a hit on the singer. The sad part is it's happened in Miami. Miami got damn near cameras in the drainage system. It's just so many cameras down in Dade County. I'm trying to tell you something. And for his car to be sitting on the road in this area, it should have cameras. 1
million followers on Instagram, known for his reggaeton. With more than 1 million followers on Instagram, known for his reggaeton music.
He makes music, and he have a little more than 1 million followers.
On Instagram,
so he do stuff. He do stuff. He makes music, make you feel good. Music for the soul. He say he kind of look like Kevin Gates too.
Singer with more than 1 million followers on Instagram, known for his reggaeton music. And according to police, officers found a man shot in the head inside of a black Mercedes SUV this morning along Northwest 17th Street near 10th Avenue.
So then we also have to think about this right here. We're not seeing any windows shot. Not seeing any windows shot. We're seeing the windows up. They showed us the other side of the car. They have not seen any windows shot. The windows are up. So this tells me, as a good detective,
Black Mercedes SUV.
Somebody was in the car and they shot him in the head.
This morning.
Say maybe it's a bulletproof. So that tells us that he was shot inside of the car. It's not like somebody had done walked up to him, he rolled the window down and bust. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Along Northwest 17th Street near 10th Avenue. First responders drove the...
So that's telling us somebody was in the vehicle with him. So once we powder everything down and get the hair samples and all that fly shit, we will be back with an update. We will be back with an update because we need to find out who out here busting people in broad daylight. A broad daylight killer is real dangerous. I don't think that y'all understand that right there. Somebody pop somebody in broad day, they don't give a damn about nothing. Northwest 17th Street and 10th Ave is Overtown area. Okay? He don't care about nothing Overtown. Listen. I don't know if it's as dangerous as it was when I was coming up, but damn it, Overtown always been dangerous since I've been coming up. But they may have changed their ways. It ain't no telling. What do we have here? If y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Again, y'all, we're trying to reach 215 followers by Friday. I need you. You say it's still dangerous. Got to be more careful. Hell, if I'm not mistaken, Overtown was dangerous before I was born. I used to hear stories about Overtown before I was even born. And then when I got in my teenage years and used to be coming on through there, going to parties and all that fly shit up in Overtown. You better have that scrap. You better have that scrap and ready to run out here in the doggone street. Well, moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Y'all got to see this fly shit. Listen, it's almost a problem with becoming, like, not a rapper. Well, there's a problem with being a rapper, a teacher, and now I'm about to say it's a problem with being a senior citizen out here in the doggone street. We got a story. We got video. We got videos showing moments before the police say a 19-year-old done killed a senior citizen.
Now to our other top story tonight. The Renton police chief is demanding answers after the 19-year-old accused of murdering a handyman was given a $50,000 bail and released from jail just 27 hours later. Part of that attack was caught on Ring camera. It shows 19-year-old Kashawn Jemerson hit 65-year-old Michael Gray twice from behind with a broom handle. After that, Gray follows Jemerson back into the apartment. Once inside, detectives say Jemerson stabbed Gray to death with a large butcher knife.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked to Renton police. Now, Jennifer, what is the police chief saying about the judge who set Jemerson's bail?
Well, he's personally reached out to the judge to try to understand her reasoning behind the decisions, that she made of giving him a much lower bail amount. Prosecutors initially wanted $2 million bail, but instead he was given around $50,000 and was able.
Asked for $2 million. We chopped that thing on down $50,000. $50,000. What the hell? This is a senior citizen.
Able to get out, as you said, just hours later.
It's just better for the community that we have this.
In case y'all don't see it, this is him behind the man, so he popped him in the back of the head. He didn't even hit the senior from the front. He hit him from the back. So he snuck him. Little weak ass little 19-year-old. He snuck him though. Just off seeing that he snuck him, the judge should have said $4 million. Because he did like the sneak attack thing, you know what I'm saying? And That's disrespectful. Shout out to Doc for the $5 cash out. Say peace OG. Say me and my la la watching. Shout out to you and your la. What it do. Appreciate that right there. Listen, he should have got $4 million for playing.
Individual in custody. Police say this newly released video shows Kashawn Jimerson hitting Michael Gray twice on the back of the head with a wooden stick before the 65-year-old was stabbed and killed inside an apartment.
Shout out to the 65-year-old. The little 19-year-old who popped him twice. What 65-year-old did? Turned around and went after. I know what y'all thinking because the 19-year-old is blick. That y'all thought that our white brother, our white senior citizen brother, supposed to have been scared because he black. Nope.
The wooden stick before the 65-year-old. We released video shows Kashawn Jimerson hitting Michael Gray twice on the back of the head with a wooden stick before the 65-year-old was stabbed and killed inside an apartment.
I want y'all also to pay attention to this right here. You say that that's a Vietnam vet. He may be an old vet. Listen, he never dropped the square though. Y'all understand? He got hit in the back of his head. He had a square in his mouth. He has a square. He's finna put the square in his mouth. He get hit with a broomstick.
We released video shows Kashawn Jimerson hitting Michael Gray twice on the back of the head with a wooden stick before the 65-year-old was stabbed and
still got the square in his mouth. That little ass stick. Say Willie, your commentary is making me laugh hard. Listen, how you sneak somebody, hit them with a stick in the back of the head, and they didn't fall down? That means you ain't hit them hard enough. That means the little 19-year-old ain't been lifting no weights or nothing. Little weak ass little boy.
Killed inside an apartment.
Yeah, it's a cigarette, okay though.
Our detectives do not believe this was a case of self-defense. Despite the prosecutor's request for $2 million bail, Judge Michelle Gelson set it at $50,000.
Oh, see, I don't be liking y'all little hoe. Listen, he don't live in her community. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all with that little catch and release, because this is kind of like a little catch and release, or this is like a little petty little bail thing to give the assaulter, the aggressor, the killer, the shooter a chance to get back in the community, but not in her community. No, she would never live in their community.
Set it at $50,000 because only 10% is required in Washington. Jimerson was able to put up as little as $5,000 and was released 27 hours later. He was set free with no electronic home monitoring.
With no monitor.
Chief John Schultz and the Renton Police Department are very disappointed in that decision. The chief went so far as to issue a formal statement saying the suspect's violent actions warrant attention and our community deserves to be protected from a suspect who commits these types of violent acts. The King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office will formally ask the courts again Thursday to increase the amount, arguing the recently acquired Ring doorbell video supports the argument, saying specifically it captured the victim walking out of the apartment with his back turned to the defendant.
Say, Willie, that older man run faster than me. Man, listen, he was trying to get at his head. Say, Willie, all of these judges letting people off need to let the criminals live with them. Hey, facts. But listen, I bet that they would not write a law that says if you release a aggressor who's clearly a aggressor, and that aggressor goes back and kills that person or harms that person, that you need to be charged with it.
Who appeared to still be inside the home. Next, the defendant is seen quickly attacking and striking the victim. He ran back into the apartment and then the victim followed. They both enter back into the residence and within literally seconds is when the stabbing has occurred. The knife was later found in a sink and appeared to have been cleaned.
So it's saying in seconds. So once he ran back in there, he must have had the knife on him and he jugged him a few times, then walked out with the phone. Look at him.
Literally seconds is when the stabbing followed. They both enter back into the residence and within literally seconds is when
the screen cut. The tape cut. Because that right there was too fast. He could not get them earbuds inside his ear that fast. Watch it.
To the apartment and then the victim followed. They both enter back into the residence and within literally seconds is when the stabbing has occurred.
And he walked out all calm and shit like that. He done stabbed buddy. You say he cold. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I kind of think that this was premeditated.
The knife was later found in a sink and appeared to have been cleaned. The prosecutor went on to say although the defendant committed a gratuitously violent crime, inexplicably bail was set at only $50,000 on the basis of a lack of criminal history and ties to the community.
What ties do the 19-year-old have to the damn community? Can somebody tell me what ties? I know a 19-year-old can have ties to the community. What I'm asking is, what ties do y'all think that he had to the community? And I hope that they tell us the ties.
The police chief also personally reached out to Judge Gelson about the decision and is waiting to hear back.
This was a violent homicide that occurred in our city limits, and we feel that a murder suspect should have some accountability.
Now, I want to say this right here. Maybe she set the bail and she did not see the video. Maybe she set bail and didn't see the video. That's probably what had to happen. But for him to go before a judge and they asking for $2 million because now the lawyers is saying he hit a man, he hit a senior citizens in the head with a damn stick. Hold on. Damn the video. The lawyer said he hit a senior citizens in the head with a damn stick and allegedly stabbed him. We gonna let him out on 50? She need to be fired. Shout out to Eric for the $5 super chat. He said, who paid his bail is the question. He said, I wouldn't want to be associated with this coward. I'm trying to tell you something. Hell, it was probably his mama them. He said, him live with his good mama. He said, he has ties to the basement. Y'all listen. He popped the handyman.
And prosecutors will be back in court tomorrow morning to formally ask for that higher bail amount. Meantime, the arraignment for Jimerson.
I didn't know he did that. Y'all see what's on the screen? He admitted that he was the person who stabbed the victim. We let a bitch out at $50,000. 27 hours later, he bonds out. He said, yeah, I stabbed him. What?
Is scheduled for October 16th. Reporting live in Renton, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.
He said he is not a coward. He said you need to know what a coward is, man. What? Yeah, I had forgot all about it. I had went back to like a dog place right there, but you absolutely correct. He's not a coward. According to definitions, he is not a coward. My bad. Usually I would have caught that right there. He's not a coward. According to definition. He said he had a large amount of blood on his clothes, and now because this is blocked, he said saw him holding, so I'm thinking a neighbor saw him holding holding a butcher knife with blood on it. You mean to tell me he admitted this shit and still got a $50,000?
Should have some accountability.
And prosecutors will be back in court tomorrow morning to formally ask for that higher bail amount. Meantime, the arraignment for Jimerson is scheduled for October 16th. Reporting live in Renton, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.
Wow. Y'all seniors ain't safe either now. Be careful out here in these doggone street. Oh, wait. What is this? Something just popped up on the screen. Oh, Charlie fixing grass and shit. That ain't even much important. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Now, before I forget this time, in case y'all was around here earlier, shout out to everybody who had to watch the show earlier. I had labeled the show. I talked about, I labeled the show Mr. Prada. TikTok star arrested. I ain't even much talk about it. So I had to change the title and I had to change the thumbnail to that show. Now that's why I put the same thumbnail that I put up earlier for the morning show to this show. Because I forgot to talk about it. That's a doggone shame. I had got so deep into what I was talking about that I forgot to talk about what I needed to talk about. That's crazy. Willie, something wrong with you. something wrong with you. I know I'ma fix it. Shout out to Roman Rome for the $2 super chat. He say, didn't we just see Granny hit boy with a cane? Remember that right there? In front of the courthouse, shit like that right there? And she sped off. Remember that, baby? Pew! She sped off. You say, Willie, you okay? Stop beating yourself up. I just got confused that I didn't realize that I didn't talk about the main subject. Or what I had to entitle it. Well, this time, we finna get it right. We finna get it right. If y'all just not coming on in, y'all can we get some more likes? Can we get some more thumbs up? We need some more shares out here. What is that thing called? Damn it, I can't even think about what I just finna say. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate that right there. You say, Amazon sell best spray. That's what a lot of people out here need. That's what they need. We have a TikTok star called Mr. Prada who has been arrested. Arrested in Dallas. But he's also is in connection of a murder investigation in Baton Rouge. Here we go.
I'm going to give you another life update.
Police identify him as Terrion Thomas, a 20-year-old from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, known as Mr. Prada, with millions of followers on multiple TikTok accounts.
He has what is called millions of followers on multiple TikTok accounts. That's why when we were talking about the reggaeton singer, and I was like, oh, he have over 1 million followers. But he does something, like he made music, he does something for the soul. He actually have to do something. Well, Mr. Prada got millions on multiple social medias. I wonder, what do he do?
On multiple TikTok accounts. This clip being reshared the most today. His joke about practicing his mugshot because this might be the year someone meets God if they piss me off too much. This is the mugshot for Terrion Thomas today from the Dallas County Jail. A photo taken just last night after his arrest by a fugitive task force as he sat on a park bench in downtown Dallas.
Is that why he got millions of followers on multiple TikTok platforms, because he LGBTQ? You know, it's crazy that a lot of people can get such support and they don't do shit. Like, well, they are doing something, but you would think, like, well, what does this person do though?
Police in Baton Rouge have been searching for him since Sunday. Police there say he fled on foot from a traffic stop after backing into a Baton Rouge police car. The car he was driving was reported stolen and belonged to 69-year-old William Nicholas Abraham.
He backed into, because they said that he backed into, but the front of the car tore up. So what do you mean backed into and the front tore up? He hit a police officer. I can't take y'all serious. He hit a police officer. How do you do that? In a stolen car.
The car he was driving was reported stolen and belonged to 69-year-old William Nicholas Abraham, a Baton Rouge therapist, whose body was found Sunday morning wrapped in a tarp alongside a highway in Tangipahoa Parish. Police say he was viciously beaten to death.
We got the call just
69. That's a funny number, but go ahead.
From a passerby Sunday morning, and that was the first time that our deceased hit our radar.
And I was pretty much, I guess, in shock.
And in surveillance video released in Louisiana, Terrion Thomas identified as the last person seen with him. At this point, Terrion Thomas is charged with aggravated criminal damage to property, resisting arrest, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. He's held without bond in the Dallas County Jail pending transfer back to Louisiana. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office not yet saying if he will also be charged with murder. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.
Now remember, he has multiple millions on. He has millions of followers on multiple TikTok accounts. If you have these many followers, in my mind, you should be monetized. If you is not monetized, you is a failure. If you have millions, hell, people is monetizing and damn it, they got 500 followers. So if you got millions and you not monetized, something really, really wrong with you. You need to talk to your daddy. But look at. I said that there for a reason. Here we go.
Popular TikToker Mr. Prada is behind bars in Texas tonight on that warrant out of Baton Rouge.
Right now, he's accused of wrecking the car.
Do anybody know what he do though? You say he got multiple personalities. He said that ponytail told me this is where his story would go.
Belonging to the murdered Baton Rouge therapist Nick Abraham. Investigators say their suspect then took off from police and then somehow ended up in Dallas, Texas. Our Georgia Peck is here with some new developments. Georgia, good evening. What can you tell us?
So the reason that I'm pointing out that he should be monetized, and I hope that he is monetized, because I'm thinking, why the hell is he in a stolen car? If you monetize, you have millions of followers, you 9 times out of 10, you get in the bag. You get in the bag. The bag is there. You know what I'm saying? You should at least be getting enough to buy you a car or two. They don't have to be new. You can buy like 5 or 6 used cars. You know what I'm saying? But he in a stolen car. And that wasn't even like... Go ahead.
Police in Dallas arrested Mr. Prada late yesterday. Now he's waiting on an extradition hearing to see if a judge will order him back to Baton Rouge to face charges here. This is the mugshot from the Dallas County Jail of Terrion Thomas. The 20-year-old from Louisiana has millions of followers on TikTok, where he goes by the name Mr. Prada. In one of his TikTok videos, he talked about dealing with mental issues.
I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before?
Monday. Why you say it like that? Jeez, hold on.
Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before?
Oh, so he do have multiple personalities. You say, does he have personalities disorder? Maybe.
Monday, police released these photos of a person of interest in the Dr. Nick Abraham homicide investigation.
They look like David Ruffin.
Saying this person, believed to be the TikToker Terrion Thomas, was last seen driving the doctor's stolen car.
Now, look at the doctor. And Mr. Prada, LGBTQ. Look at the doctor. He was last seen driving the doctor's car. Go ahead.
Dr. Abraham was found dead Sunday, badly beaten and dumped alongside a highway in Tangipahoa Parish. So far, no one has been charged with his death.
Badly beaten. It's like a crime of passion. Badly beaten and dumped off.
The charges Terrion Thomas currently faces are related to what police say happened near this office building off Sherwood Forest Boulevard in Baton Rouge Monday afternoon.
He said the doctor was rimming him out.
That's when they claimed they spotted him in the doctor's stolen car, which he crashed as he tried to get away. Police say he then got out and ran off. Dr. Abraham lived off Corporate Boulevard in Baton Rouge. Police say they still do not know where he was killed and that his home showed no signs of a crime being committed there.
So it's kind of crazy because if they had some strange things going on, if they like what they like together and he's driving the car, why would he have been like on the run? Or maybe he think that they think that he done killed the man. Just in my mind. But if you want to act like you ain't killed some damn body, why put the police on the chase? Shouldn't that like make you guilty? Yeah, like in my mind, they was in a relationship. The doctor was cheating on him with another client. With no yick talk. He was cheating on a non-famous person.
Abraham made headlines 9 years ago, back in 2015. Here's a clip from a newscast back then.
A Baton Rouge therapist is under investigation.
He was charged with child molestation, with police saying an 11-year-old patient claimed Abraham had touched him inappropriately during a therapy session.
Stop. Back it up. I wasn't ready. We got to do some math. Here we go.
Here's a clip from a newscast back then.
A Baton Rouge therapist is under investigation.
There. Abraham made headlines 9 years ago, back in 2015. Here's a clip from a newscast back then.
A Baton Rouge therapist is under investigation.
He was charged with child molestation, with police saying an 11-year-old patient claimed Abraham had touched him inappropriately during a therapy session. However, that case never went to trial. District Attorney Heller Moore says his office reviewed the case for 2 years and, quote, after considering all available evidence, the best interest of the child, and the lack of any inculpatory statements by the arrestee, we declined to institute formal charges. Defense Attorney Jarrett Ambo represented Dr. Abraham after that arrest and said the 11-year-old who made those allegations back then was not Terrion Thomas.
So they're telling us that it was not Terrion. It was not Mr. Prada. It's kind of strange. 2015, 9 years ago, 2015, the person was 11. Mr. Prada is 20. The person was 11 then. Mr. Prada 20. This was 9 years ago. So if we do the math, that person would be 20 also. But they say that it wasn't Mr. Prada. Because now it had me thinking, so it happened to Mr. Prada, and Mr. Prada just laid back waiting on the perfect time to go ahead on and do something strange to the doctor. But it ain't him. Nope. Mr. Prada 20. Mr. Prada 20 years old. Well, they said that he's 20 years old.
Once a judge decides on extradition, law enforcement here will likely travel to Dallas to bring Thomas back here for questioning.
That's a good one right there, though. You say he's still like booty, though. Yeah.
Again, as of right now, no one has been charged in the doctor's death. Guys?
All right.
So I will have to change. But well, if he feels some type of way about, in my mind, if it was him and he feels some type of way about the life that he's living now, then that may could cause a person to still reach out and remove you off earth and still live a lifestyle of that they really didn't want to live, but now since they living it like they're gonna live it, that's kind of confusing. I think that was just confusing, but damn it, I think that y'all know what I'm trying to say. Or Willie, you just need to be clearer. That's all it is. Hold on. We got some more details. Merge. That was a day ago. What? It was the second. Yada yada yada. A day ago. We got 12 hours ago. Let's see. Hold on.
The popular TikToker Mr. Prada is behind bars in.
I just played that. We got five hours ago. Let's see one.
Well, here at 9:15, we're following some breaking news for you here. We just sent this to your phone. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office now involved in this investigation, now charging this man, Terrion Thomas, with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice.
They got
a 20-year-old social media personality.
See? 20 years old.
Originally arrested after being accused of stealing the vehicle of 69-year-old therapist Dr. Nick Abraham, who was found dead this past weekend. Obviously, a story that continues to develop, and we will continue to bring you those updates on air, online, and through your 9 News app.
You say, Willie, he was born gay. Look at that long ass neck. Got to be more careful. So they finally charged him. So they're charging him with murder. Ooh, boy, your little TikTok day over with. Hold on, we got something from 7 minutes ago.
Happy 9 News at 6.
Here we go.
Hello, friends. Thanks for joining us tonight. TikTok star Terrion Thomas is now being charged with the brutal and bloody murder of a Baton Rouge therapist.
George Peck spoke with the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office today to kind of get a rundown of what they think happened in this. She joins us now. Hey,
tell us something we don't know.
A search of Mr. Prada's apartment, whose legal name is Terrion Thomas, uncovered evidence connecting him to the therapist's murder. This is where deputies believe the murder happened, an apartment complex off Essen Lane in Baton Rouge. They say surveillance video shows the victim, Dr. Nick Abraham, arrive here at Mr. Prada's apartment Saturday morning.
So he came to Mr. Prada's house. Got it.
But he never walked back out.
We have a witness at the apartment complex that saw the suspect dragging what we now believe is the victim's body.
Someone saw the body Sunday morning in Tangipahoa Parish, wrapped in a tarp and left alongside a highway. These photos were released Monday of a person of interest in the case.
I'm bipolar.
It turned out to be Terrion Thomas, the TikTok personality. Monday afternoon, Baton Rouge police say they spotted him driving the victim's stolen car along Sherwood Forest Boulevard.
That's a Lincoln, ain't it? That's a regular old Lincoln.
Witnesses tell us police had him stopped in this parking lot. He tried to back up, and when he realized he couldn't get out, he hopped up onto this curb and went through this breezeway.
So that's why the front driver tire looked it like that in that last still shot like 3 videos ago.
He drove through this way, crashing into this planter right here, and then made his way to the back parking lot. The wheel then fell off the car back here. He got out and ran through those buildings.
The police chasing him with his gun out, move back.
And watch closely here. A woman who saw it unfold shot this video of the driver, believed to be Mr. Prada, running off.
When that information.
Why she put her phone down? Y'all so stupid. Why would she record like this?
And watch closely here. A woman who saw it unfold shot this video of the driver, believed to be Mr. Prada, running off.
When that information went out to everyone, we had family members that reached out and said, hey, he got a ride back to his apartment after the pursuit with BRPD, and somehow he got to the bus station. And from the bus station, he took the bus to Dallas, Texas.
The U.S. Marshal
So if Kenfo had done told on him?
Out and said, hey, he got a ride back to
believed to be Mr. Prada, running off.
When that information went out to everyone, we had family members that reached out and said, hey, he got a ride.
Family done told on him. Family don't like him. Families, your family, your ops, Mr. Prada.
Back to his apartment after the pursuit with BRPD, and somehow he got to the bus station. And from the bus station, he took the bus to Dallas, Texas.
The U.S. Marshal Service arrested him in Dallas late Tuesday. When detectives searched his Baton Rouge apartment, they say they found evidence that a violent physical altercation happened there.
What do y'all think happened? What do y'all think that they was fighting about? Could it be a STD? Could it be an STD? Could it be that Mr. Prada pregnant? Oh, well, my bad. Could it be somebody cheating? Or somebody breaking up? Somebody wanting to break up the relationship.
Including several sharp objects and weapons, plus a large amount of blood. With samples of that sent to the state crime lab Wednesday night, they got a match.
We have a DNA match at the suspect's apartment for the victim. We do believe that that's possibly where the crime occurred.
You say, but Willie, does the family get the money if they turn them in? Now, listen, if they helped out law enforcement before they put a reward out there, no. Y'all got to wait until the reward has been spoke about and or has been posted, and then y'all go ahead on the tail.
The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office says this investigation is still ongoing. We still do not have any answers on what the motive was here, but EBRSO says as of right now, there is no evidence that Mr. Prada was one of the therapist's clients. He's being brought back here for questioning, and of course, we'll keep you updated as we find out more.
You say the TikTok program pays creators between 30 cents and $1 per 1,000 Wow, so they ain't paying them shit. Then why is they so heavy on TikTok? Wow, you got to get a regular job fucking around with TikTok. But Playboy, well, hell, Mr. Prada ain't got to worry about working no more. He ain't got to worry about making enough money to pay his rent at his apartment. Oh, the apartment that you had, pimp, it's gone. Everything in the apartment, your family gonna sell the hell out of that shit. Hell, you actually gonna need them to sell that to put a little change on your books. You know what I'm saying? You say the doctor didn't pay. Ooh, that's a possibility. That's a real possibility. Our decisions have us in the position that we be in out here in these streets. Trying to tell y'all. Trying to help. You say, Willie, when somebody tell you that they is bipolar, leave them alone, whether they is telling the truth or not. Oh, I am in agreement with you. When somebody tell me that they got a medical issue, a mental medical issue, do you think? Oh, I believe you. Believe in me, I believe you, because I know that that is a way for you to use an excuse for whatever you might try to do to me. And I don't need you to have that opportunity to do some shit to me. And then be able to get off after you do it to me. Well, typically after you do it to me, you will not get off. You may get off inside the courts. That'll be the only way you get off. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. We is not going to Humble. We may got by 1 or 2 more stores, and then I'm gotta go ahead on and let y'all go. I ran back in here to try to get this thing done, and I was doing some other shit and some other things that I gotta go ahead on and get done before the night is out. I gotta pack some more orders. Also, I just got a lot to do. He said the doc was meeting most of his clients. This is proof that he went to this boy's apartment. He said Doc was doing home visits. Bam. Yes, he was. Hell, but what type of doctor was he? Was he he was a therapist. Oh, Lord, he was a therapist. Yes, he was. Are you supposed to make home visits as a therapist? I think that's like against the rules. I don't know. Maybe somebody please educate me. But I do think, because I watch so many movies, I do think that that's against the rules for you to have like that little personal connection, the way you showing up all at the crib and all that fly shit right there. Did he leave a snail trail from the car to the bus station? His people told on him. Y'all better get this bipolar ass little boy from off the streets. Listen, y'all, we have a principal who done jumped on a student. A assistant principal done messed around and had an altercation with one of these little children. Here we go.
Video taken on September 18th shows a 10th grade student and assistant principal wrestling in the restroom of Navarro Early College High School. The student says this incident happened during a restroom break between classes.
I was in the restroom, man.
Shout out to the student, because as I'm looking at this, the student has his hands up like he's not trying to grip the principal, so I'm not understanding.
Video taken on September 18th shows a 10th grade student and assistant principal wrestling in the restroom of Navarro Early College High School. The student says this incident happened during a restroom break between classes.
I was in the restroom, and when I was like in the stall, I tried like to shut the door behind me. As I'm shutting the door behind me, I feel somebody like push it open, and I turn around, and it's the AP. He tell everybody to get out the restroom.
The 10th grader says he...
10th grader got a tattoo on his hand. He being raised by his mama. He say, Willie, have you saw the movie Split? He said the therapist went to her client's house and did not make it out alive. I saw that movie. Yes, I did. Damn it, I missed the joke. He said the doc was meeting. Oh, I read it though. Oh, the doctor was meeting most of his clients. And this is proof that he went to this boy's apartment. Doc was doing home visits. Doc trying to hunt something. Doc out here trying to hunt something in whole relationships. Now, why would we allow, or why would a good parent allow a child at 10, a 10th grader? I know that ain't no girl name. That shit look like it say Alice. Look, he wild.
At the restroom.
The 10th grader says he attempted to leave the restroom and was pushed back into the stall.
And then I maneuver my way out the stall, and then like he put his hand like around my throat, and then after that like we were wrestling. As I was like trying to get out cause I got away from him, and as I was trying to walk out the restroom, he grabbed me by my hoodie because it was tied around my neck. He grabbed it, and then I started yelling AA, and then he grabbed me by my hair.
He says that is when another student started recording. Shortly after, another school official came in and broke up the altercation.
And they just suspended me, and then they said I come back the next day.
According to the
10-day suspension, but they told him to come on back the next day.
The student's mom, the school suspended her son for having a vape.
No, I didn't have a vape.
That was not true. They never found a vape on him, but that was their excuse.
The parent says she saw
They never found a vape on him, but that was their excuse. All right, so damn it, they couldn't prove that he had a vape. All right.
the video after her son returned to school following the suspension.
I was proud of him.
Wait, hold on. I stopped it. She finna do something about it.
Says she saw the video after her son returned to school following the suspension.
I was proud of him, actually, because, like I said, I wouldn't have been able to handle it like that. He did better than I thought he would or I would. And I was pissed. He's got his hands on my son.
She says she informed school officials that she wanted to press charges. And the district scheduled a removal hearing for the student this week for the altercation.
When we went today, he's just refusing, like he didn't want to talk at all because we had a lawyer up there.
She says the school said they would need to have a lawyer present as well and would have to reschedule the hearing.
I don't think they thought I was going to go to the school and like I was going to be a concerned parent or go up there and just let it slide like I'm sure a lot of parents do. But I did.
We is always looking for an opportunity to capitalize off our children. I don't blame her, you know what I'm saying? You grab your lawyer, you need to go ahead on, you need to try to get like a lawsuit, something like that right there. There ain't nothing wrong with it. But listen, once she said that she gonna press charges, then they wanted to set up a date to where they is gonna remove her child from school.
Hands on my son.
She says she informed school officials that she wanted to press charges.
Yep.
And the district scheduled a removal hearing for the student this week for the altercation.
They set up a removal hearing after she said, I want to press charges. That's your lawsuit there, baby. Get your lawsuit on, baby.
When we went today, he's just refusing, like he didn't want to talk at all because we had a lawyer up there.
She says the school said they would need to have a lawyer present as well and would have to reschedule the hearing.
I don't think they thought I was going to go to the school and like I was going to be a concerned parent or go up there and just let it slide like I'm sure a lot of parents do.
Yes, and I'm in agreement. A lot of parents do let some shit like that slide, cause we really ain't got time to go on out to the schoolhouse and be dealing with our children and their other parents. Like we really don't, you know.
But I did.
But shout out to the parents who be trying to get that bag. Shout out to the parents who be trying to get that bag.
The district did release a statement saying, in part, Austin ISD Talent Strategy Team will conduct a thorough administration investigation while Austin ISD police investigate the incident for any criminal behavior.
Hey, man. The student wasn't, I didn't see the student trying to hit the principal. Again, the student with his arms out, just letting the man just handle him how he was handling that. Smart student. Smart. They said it was over a vape. They never found the vape. That's their fault. They're supposed to find it. It is kind of like if an officer shoots somebody and they said that they had a gun and they don't find the gun, the officer is in trouble. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Now I don't know why I got this right here up because I ain't gonna do nothing with that right there. Hell, speaking of school, we got one. We got another one. The parents, that's us. Parents is blaming the teacher for their daughter's injuries. See what we got right here.
Here we turn now to Miramar for a story you'll see only on Local 10 of a young girl with autism whose parents say that she came home with scratches and bruises. And Local 10's Roy Ramos is live now with much more on this exclusive tonight. Roy.
Why is there so many of the special needs kids? Have y'all been paying attention? So many special needs kids is in the news. Why is it multiple videos of special needs kids being hurt, harmed, and abused by their teachers? I'm not understanding the problem. I thought they was all certified.
Calvin, and because her daughter is on the spectrum, she's unable to communicate with her to find out how exactly this was all happening. So what does she do? Well, she took matters into her own hands. She purchased an audio recording device, attached it to her daughter's jacket, and then sent her to school. But what she heard next, some may find disturbing, even upsetting.
Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, try it. You think I'm playing with you? No.
A challenging and aggressive tone from an adult as she's heard speaking down to a child. A child, Carla Warren said, is her 9-year-old autistic daughter, Zoe.
They're saying, oh, if I took her home, I'd beat her with an extension cord or a switch.
Well, that'll be my mom's house. I mean, play with that. Yeah, she have a switch, a extension cord off the chain.
Warren said she first became concerned when she sent her child to class at Fairway Elementary School in Miramar in January. It's there she was supposed to be cared for by teachers who specialize in ESC and with children that have disabilities, but her daughter's behavioral outbursts, she said, became more frequent and at times violent.
They said that she was definitely a lot more aggressive.
Then she noticed this.
A big bruise on her forehead. scratches on her arms. And when we asked, where the bruises came from, they said she did it to herself.
You say Zoe looked bad as hell. You might be right. You might be right. This is why these teachers is supposed to be trained to deal with special needs students.
Something Zoe's parents said is out of character, but without being able to communicate with her daughter, she took matters into her own hands, sending Zoe to school with this audio recording device sewn into her jacket.
And this is why I also be telling y'all, if y'all got kids with special needs, y'all need to also be teaching your kids ASL, teaching them sign language. If you teach them sign language and try to teach it early, it can help with the communication.
Her not being able to tell us what happened, it really put me in a situation where I had no choice.
And what she heard next was a full day of language, who an expert we spoke with said could be damaging to a child with special needs.
When she walked past me, when I said trying to swing at me, hit me, I was like, okay, hit me once. Because I was on the floor.
You supposed to be a teacher for special needs. So she walked past me, ran up and tried to swing at me, hit me. He said, I say hit me again because I slammed that little girl on the floor. Well, y'all some real good teachers.
They literally do not belong working with kids.
She have a point. See, this is a part of working with special needs. A lot of them is aggressive. You're supposed to have your training. You decide to go to school to be a special needs teacher. Obviously, they're not teaching them that they will have aggressive children.
So to find out what would happen to those adults, I reached out to the district. They issued this statement that read in part, as soon as school administrators learned of the allegations, they began investigating. SIU, or Broward County Public Schools Special Investigative Unit, reviewed the audio and determined that while the teacher's speech should be addressed, the evidence did not rise to a criminal act. The teacher remains in her position while school administrators evaluate the appropriate corrective action.
Now, I can understand why they are not going to fire the teacher, because they have no replacements. There's such a lack of ESC or ESO teachers, special needs teachers, that it's hard for them to even get fired. Now, when they done jumped on something, now they ain't gonna get fired. But speech, they will reprimand, probably give her like a day off or something like that right there with pay. Yeah, no, for her to think about the words that she had to use.
Zoe's parents tell me that since she has been in her new school, she has had no behavioral outbursts and no violent incidents.
Oh, so it was probably the teacher, or it was probably the school, the classroom, the other kids. It could have been a whole bunch of things, because their baby is on the spectrum out here in these streets. A lot of things can set off children that's on the spectrum. The thing is, we just got to figure out what is a trigger for our children that's on spectrums.
A good thing. For now, here in Miramar, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Or maybe, now listen, I want y'all to understand, just because these children be on the spectrum, do not think that they're stupid or slow. Y'all understand? Do not think that they are stupid or slow, because they will play on your intelligence too. Just because they're on the spectrum don't mean that they're not intelligent. All right. You say, Willie, I ain't never got into it with a special needs person. Say, wait, I'm lying. You said, my baby mamas, I digress. For real. He said they have unrealistic standards, but they can't lower it. They should be expectations for certain citizens that are great at teaching, raising kids, etc. Some just hate school, but have special gifts. Yeah, I'm in agreement with that right there. Just doing stuff to our students out here in the doggone street. What was this right here? Now, where is the... We still in the school. Oh, wait. Oh, That was a long time ago. We had this one right here.
Minutes new at 10.
They just falling short out here in these schools. We have a 4-year-old who was found wandering outside of a school after a daycare driver allegedly left him under.
An Aldine ISD mother is demanding answers after she says a daycare driver dropped her 4-year-old off at school with no one there.
Yeah, the child found wandering.
They just dropped the child off. No one in sight.
Alone outside Griggs Primary until teachers got there. Tonight, KPRC2's Brandon Walker is working to get answers.
Seems it is a case of he said, she said, the daycare center versus the school. In between all of this is the mother who wonders why she has to deal with all of this in the first place.
Why would they do this to him? He's only 4 years old.
4-year-old Joey is safe. Thank goodness, says mom, Melissa Luna.
I'm just in distraught right now. Like, I can't even think straight.
Luna wants the truth over what happened this morning.
La Petite back in the news.
When she says her son's daycare center's bus dropped him off at Griggs Primary School.
In the message, it kind of relayed like he was dropped off unattended and the daycare bus driver just left.
These are screen grabs of
daycare worker was running late. The driver was running behind.
That conversation sent from Griggs Primary. Luna said she called, spoke to a guidance counselor who told her
2 teachers were walking and saw him.
There seems to have been like a miscommunication about Joey this morning.
However, according to the daycare center, the bus driver turned Joey over to a teacher, didn't leave him alone. Doubling down on that in a statement to KPRC2 saying, quote, the child was released to a school staff member. We cannot speculate on any details after the child was released from our care. But staff over at Griggs reviewed surveillance video.
I was just finna say, I'm sure that they have cameras in front of the school, drop off and pick up areas. They should be surveilled, right? Surveillance, whatever.
And according to Aldine ISD, the school opens its doors at 7:35 a.m. And the student was dropped off at 7:22 a.m. by the daycare bus.
The liar. Bitch, the lie.
The 2 staff members brought the student into the school so he was not left alone outside.
I don't see why the school would lie about it.
Luna, a single mother, says she's in a dilemma.
At this moment, I said my kids are not coming back to this daycare.
Wait. So did they lie? Wait. So they didn't lie. The driver didn't lie.
The school opens its doors at huge surveillance video. And according to Aldine ISD, the school opens its doors at 7:35 a.m. And the student was dropped off at 7:22 a.m. by the daycare bus. The 2 staff members brought the student into the school so he was not left alone outside.
So they're saying that the child was dropped off at 7:22, but the school didn't open up till 7:35. Okay, so then the workers pulled up and grabbed the child and brought the child on the inside. So the driver did not drop the child off with somebody at 7:22. Although I do understand where they're saying that the school doors open at 35, but a lot of times people be there before 35. So maybe there was somebody walking inside of the school to open up the doors, and they just went on ahead and took the child in. So the child was there before they was there. Damn, this is damn shame.
Its doors at 7:35 a.m. and the student was dropped off at 7:22 a.m. by the daycare bus. The 2 staff members brought the student into the school so he was not left alone out.
See, I hate how they're saying it because they're not saying. You see, I had to think all that shit right there through. The daycare worker dropped off at 7:22. School don't open till 7:35. Got it. 2 staff members brought the student inside of the school so he would not be left alone. Did the 2 staff members already there before 7:35? Or did they pull up at 7:35 or 7:33 so they can get in by 7:35 and clock in? And it's just saw him outside. See, they did not say, or right in this right here, they did not make it plain that, okay, the 2 staff members they pulled up saw him outside and took him on the inside so he wouldn't be outside alone. That's what they should have said for us slow people that be in the back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I may be confusing myself. Shout out to Francis for the $1 cash app. He said maybe the little was smoking a square before going in. We never know with these young folks.
Side.
I don't see why the school would lie about it.
Luna, a single mother, says
A single mother. So this is the 4-year-old, and this is the toddler. Single mama. Go ahead.
He's in a dilemma.
At this moment, I said my kids are not coming back to this daycare.
KPRC2 has a request to Aldine ISD for that video.
Yes.
Mom, meantime, tells us that she is scheduled to review it first thing tomorrow morning. We will keep you updated on this one.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Willie, what time did the staff members clock in? See, this is what I want to know, because listen, if they give us all of the information, we wouldn't even have no more questions. You wouldn't have questions if these questions was already asked and they gave us answers to them. Were the daycare workers already there, or did they show up after he was dropped off? You say they would not say that. That's the problem. That's the problem. But it's just like the news people say that we have requested, or the mother has requested the video, because we do need to see the video so we can see who lying. This is simple. This is simple. He said it had nothing to do with clocking in. Was he left alone? And that's all. Listen, that's all that they have to show us. Was when the vehicle pulled up, the child was let out. Was there anybody outside? This would be very, very simple. Lawsuit or no lawsuit, just based on the video. Simple shit. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. Give yourselves a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News round here on this wonderful Thursday. I'm finna go ahead on and make a run. I got some work to get. I got some work to put in and some work to put out, as I should say, out here in these streets, man. Thank you. I did my best to show up, and I showed up. I fought for this position. All that flash shit. We have 251 thumbs up, which we should have been over 300, but I ain't tripping because I got to go on to get on up out of here. You say, Willie, the teachers clock in at 6 a.m., but they don't let students in until 7:30. The daycare is at fault. See, and I just wish that we would have just known that, so we could have just been, oh, all right, let's blame this person, and then move on to the next stories out here. But they refuse to do that, and I think a lot of times they do that there on purpose so they can keep us glued to their damn channels out here in these streets, which I guess that'd be a good hustle out here, a good idea. He said, Mr. Williams, you did a very, very good job. He said, thank you so much for your commentary. He said, we appreciate you coming and love you very much. Auntie, love you back. I appreciate that right there. He said, if the driver knew what time the daycare opened, he should have waited. Sue the driving company. Oh, and not the school. The daycare is not at fault. The bus company is. Now, well, because the bus driver is saying, I dropped the child off with the people at the school. The school saying, no, you didn't. All they have to do is present the video. That's it. Hold on. And then we have to think about this, right? How did they know that the child was dropped off at 7? Yes, he said, Willie, how many times was that child dropped off at 7:22? That's a good question. And how do they know that the child was dropped off at 7:22 when they have not bought the video forward so the people can see it? You say it's about damn time, Willie, you done showed up. I am so sorry. My apologies. Listen, man, y'all please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. Check out standalone videos. I just be doing some things just hopefully to get y'all to laugh out here in the doggone street for just a little entertainment. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. He said they already saw the video before they turned it in. Well, I don't think that they turned it in yet, because the news person said that the mother is trying to get the videos, and then the news people is trying to get the videos. So, but I'm pretty sure that they have watched the video. Oh, hell yeah, I'm pretty sure that they don't watch that right there. Just to see if they is in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, y'all have y'all a good one. You say, well, is he the only child at the school? Damn. Last question, did they have insurance on the child? That's a great question. That's a single mama question out here in the doggone street. To all the single mamas, man, y'all make sure that y'all got insurance on your children in case y'all children is dropped off at the daycare by themselves early in the morning. They may go missing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I appreciate that right there. Man, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. I am out of here, man.